I might actually put this in because it's fun. Hey guys, it's Dave. Welcome to the internet. And I want to introduce my dad and my mom. And what did we do?
Well, we took a walk around the neighborhood and met some neighbors for the first time. God led us to some just wonderful people. Some of them were in need. We had the opportunity to have some really nice conversations and quite a enriching experience for me, since it was the first time I've ever done anything like this, but certainly for a lot of the folks that were happy that actually we had come to greet them in that way.
I was a little nervous about doing this for the first time, but it was extremely comfortable. People really appreciated the prayer. We asked if we could pray for them. We spoke with a young man who was concerned about his parents with COVID, so our prayers went to them. A grandmother who was having a grandson being born later this week, and the family nervous about being in the hospital with COVID, so that was a prayer. And then a gentleman who is recently widowed, and his children, and what they're going through with the COVID. And I'm pretty sure Dave will continue a relationship with his neighbors.
Yeah, that's
yes.
right. We had a conversation with a woman, and her son drove up and talked to her and her son. We got to train and equip that son on how to walk through the gospel with his brother, to see where he's at and to invite himself to help him to grow. And he was like super appreciative of that. So it was evident that, first of all, that God was already working in this family as they're wanting to reach out to their son and this guy's brother, but also just really appreciative to be equipped and encouraged to spiritually reach out to them with the gospel. Other things, there was just a lot of people have gone through a lot through this season, a lot of brokenness, a lot of challenges in life, and just to be able to lift those up to God in prayer and to seek His will and His desires, and to see how God just plants that back down in people's hearts, and that they're just so appreciative to be prayed for, so appreciative for encouragement, so appreciative for conversations about faith and walking with Jesus. And like you said, I got some people that I know how to start the next conversation, because I could be, hey, we've been praying for this. Remember when we prayed? And I want to hear, what did God do? How's God answering that prayer? So, hey, it's Dave, Luann, and Jenny, and I want to share what we did and also what we saw God do. So, what did we do?
We walked the neighborhood around the church.
Yep. Just spent about an hour. We maybe prayed for 3 people. Is it 3?
4.
Prayed for 4 people.
Yes. 1 woman and 3 men.
Yeah. So that's what we did. What did you see God do?
Well, God definitely has a sense of humor, that's for sure. One person thought we were Grubhub, and so he answered his door, which led to an interesting conversation. And
he didn't share his food.
No, he did not. Did not share his lunch or dinner, whichever. Yeah. But in all seriousness, it's just amazing to watch God's handwork and how He leads us, and to the people that He leads us to, and how He uses us in others' lives. And we may never know how that really is that He uses us, and that's not for us to know, but just knowing that if we obey God, that He will use us. Mm-hmm. So.
And it's just neat how people are willing to talk to us right now. Mm-hmm. They appreciate us praying for them. Mm-hmm. The last visit was somebody from our church, which was kind of comical, mm-hmm. but he really needed prayer at the time, and so it was kind of funny how God led us right there, because we didn't know that he lived there.
Yeah, it was cool. It was like, this is the last door. I said, like, this is the last door, then we got to get going, and it happened to be him.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I'm just encouraged. Just thanks for going with me, and just seeing, you don't know, you can't expect what God's going to do, but He does show up, and
yes, He does.
It's cool just to get out there with nothing but just the blessing and the testimony of Jesus and see Him at work.
Yes. Well, tune in next week to see what God does here.